Hi, I'm Brian Vernalia, Chair of the Winchester School Committee.
And I'm Karen Mariano Bolognese, Vice Chair.
Tonight, we will update you on a very unusual start to the school year. As you will see, things look different. Our district has had to adapt to the global pandemic for everyone's safety, while still prioritizing a strong education. A flexible growth mindset is crucial during such a time, and our students have stepped up. Our teachers and administrators worked tirelessly through the summer to return students to school. Our classrooms look different. Our students must physically distance from each other and fewer can attend at once. But our teachers are able to bridge the distance thanks to their dedication, ingenuity, and professional development. At the same time, many students are learning exclusively from home. And again, our educators are bridging the distance through Zoom and other online platforms. We are essentially running two school systems at once, one partially in person and one fully remote. Things look different beyond the classrooms as well. Some sports seasons were deferred, while others adopted strict safety standards. After-school clubs and activities moved from our once bustling school buildings to online. Lastly, we must acknowledge we are in the midst of two pandemics. This year, we look to rebrand our high school logo at the same time that we redouble our efforts on diversity. All staff have participated in teaching tolerance and anti-racism workshops, which continue throughout the year. We've worked hard to keep up with these changes and to fund them. The school budget was developed a year ago, pre-pandemic, when classes looked like this. It never envisioned PPE, additional substitute teachers, deep cleaning, or running two modes of learning at once. We are thankful that WIFI supported our district's technology upgrade just a few years ago, where the switch to remote would not have been possible. At Springtown meeting, you approved our compromise budget, which got us $280,000 closer to our original request. This has been essential to making this year work. Thanks to you, we were able to have full-time kindergarten aides, an elementary instructional coach, an additional half elementary counselor, and high school nurse. These positions are ever more important in supporting the physical and mental health of our students who are coming back from 6 months away from our schools. So where are we at this point financially? This is a year of uncertainty. Personnel are in flux, and hiring replacements for any additional leaves could be costly. The CARES grant allowed us to purchase PPE and software for in-person and remote learning, but this grant ends on December 31st. Special education is always hard to predict, and a number of out-of-district placements could result in added costs to the town this year or next. Lastly, we must be mindful of additional expenses on the town side incurred by the DPW for deep cleaning our schools and energy costs for devices such as air purifiers. If 2021 is like 2020, we may see other unanticipated challenges in the spring, but we wanted to preview some of the areas that we are monitoring closely.
As we start this year, our district K-12 enrollment is 4,458, and we have a total enrollment of 4,645 students. This represents a decline of about 150 students from our projections, a similar trend across the Commonwealth. Where did these students go? During this pandemic year, about double the number of students have transferred to private schools or decided to homeschool. Also, we are 99 students below our kindergarten projection. Whether these kindergartners will come to us next year for kindergarten or move directly to first grade or continue in private school is yet unknown. On the horizon, housing developments are likely to bring 200 to 300 more students to Winchester. Projecting enrollment for the 21-22 school year will be very challenging, and enrollment drives our biggest budget item, personnel cost. We believe the students will return and more will come. Despite the district-wide enrollment drop, McCall is at our pre-COVID enrollment projection for this year. And thanks to the residents of Winchester, the McCall expansion was completed just in time, adding 6 crucial classrooms and expanding our cafeteria considerably. Thank you. At Springtown meeting, you provided funding for the feasibility study to replace Lynch Elementary School, in which we will partner with the MSBA and share the construction costs. Groundbreaking for a new Lynch isn't envisioned until early 2024, with a planned opening in fall 2025. With the Lynch process underway, we recognize that a Morocco replacement might be a decade off. And at Springtown meeting, you agreed to fund a study of the Morocco systems to see how we could extend the life of the building. The completed study outlines several critical areas that need attention. In Article 18, you will hear more about the design phase of what is being called the Morocco School Life Extension Program. The construction phase is still likely a year away, but we should begin planning its funding in the near future. In sum, this school year has not started in any typical way, but our teachers and staff have worked very hard to get us to this point. We still face many challenges ahead, especially during the uncertain winter months. But much as this classroom charter sets out, we too will aim for a safe environment in which all our students can thrive. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.